So contractions feel like something that you may have already been familiar with. It feels like constipation and period cramps all at the same time. Yeah. Then they get more intense and more intense over time as the contractions start coming together more. During that time when I was feeling that, I had called my midwife and I was just ready to go in. Like, I was just ready. So they were like, oh, you have to wait till a certain amount of time. So I had to keep timing my contractions, timing the minutes that they are apart. And then finally I was able to get going. So when you are going to the hospital or birth center, be sure to have a bag pack. Like, have everything packed as far as some water, some snacks for yourself, the baby's milk. If you're not using formula, make sure you stay hydrated so you can breastfeed. Make sure you have your diapers for the baby, the new outfit for the baby, you know, because they're going to need something to wear when they come out. So I will leave a list below of needs for your emergency bag when going to the hospital or birth center. So once I actually got to the birth center, they had me walking around a lot. That was a lot. Almost 9 months pregnant, well, having to walk around. But it was actually helping me. They also put me in a tub, which was helping me dilate more because I was only at 4 centimeters and you had to be at 10 centimeters to actually push and deliver a baby. Everything I was doing was helping me get to that point. So with them having to keep putting me in that tub, I was getting so annoyed. Like, why we gotta keep getting in this tub? After that, once I actually hit those 10 centimeters, the nurse had to actually go in and break my water because my water never broke. So I'm fully dilated and I'm at my 10 centimeters and my water never broke. After them breaking the water, it was time to push. I was pushing for about 2 hours before I actually delivered my son. And mind you, I had an all-natural birth. I didn't have any epidurals, no drugs, no laughing gas, nothing. I just wanted to see what my body was capable of doing. So that's why I did it. And I accomplished my goal. When we was halfway through, it's like my soul left my body and came back. I don't know if any other mothers had this type of experience. If you have, put it in the comments below. But yeah, so as I was pushing and I seen he was halfway out, my soul, I felt my soul actually left my body and was watching me have this baby. And then once I pushed him all the way out, it returned to my body. I thought that was crazy. It was an outer body experience. It was amazing, scary, and everything else all in between. He honored everything I wanted on my birth list. No scarring, no tearing, no erythromycin on his eyes, having the father cut the cord, all of that. They honored everything. So that's honestly why I chose a birth center over a hospital, because I felt they were more mindful and caring of what I wanted instead of thinking about the things they wanted to get out of me, because it was a time that I was in the hospital waiting to be seen. It was a medical student who had came to me, and while I was, you know, in the waiting room, asking me questions. Do I want to take a survey? Do I want to donate blood or do blood samples? Wanted to offer me gift cards. I didn't like any of that. I got a recommendation about the birth center through one of my family members. Seeing that with the birth center, they were more mindful of the mother's well-being as well as the child. And they also informed me on everything that they do when I actually went to an intro session for them. And they told me everything, like from why the doctors do what they do, what's going to happen during your delivery, during your labor, during everything, why they put the IVs in, all of that. I love that. That was my experience, y'all. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time on Natural Now.